What is good, everybody? It's your boy, the Strongest Wizard, and yes, tonight is indeed fight night, and we got my boy Forrest on the right hand side rocking out the Zoro, and we have Caroline Park rocking out the Smoker, and of course Forrest starting off with the perfect turn 1 play with the Nami to go ahead and grab the pistol. Not too relevant in this matchup, but it does still do some work, kind of. We have Caroline Park dropping the Garp, a really good card in this matchup, being able to pick off the small bodies that Forrest loves to drop. So this is a bit of a tough matchup for Smoker, but we're going to see 5 into lead and then counter out of it, dropping the Robin shortly afterwards. But quick shout out to today's sponsor, which is DXN Outpost, DXN Provision, the only place where I get all of my steel product, as well as this really cool dual playmat. Shout out to myself on the right hand side with the for my boy Forrest rocking out the Sanju playmat. But yeah, so we have Smoker here attaching 1 on, using the ability to make Nami 0, swinging 7 into lead. Forrest is going to take it, and then he's going to go ahead and swing a live, countering out of it, and then popping the Nami off of the Garp ability. So now we have Forrest here starting off with, of course, his 5 Dawn, and then he's going to go ahead and play the Curly. I do apologize for the glare. I forgot to turn off the light overhead, so he's going to go ahead and grab the Gordon off of the Curly, since Gordon is, of course, at 1 cost. That card is absolutely busted. Attaching 1 to the Zoro to make this character here 5k, swinging into lead and popping the Garp off of the Robin ability, of course. And it looks like he's just going to counter out of it. And then we're going to see 6k swing into lead, and then he's going to go down to, of course, his 4 life. Forrest dropping the Sunny to end his turn. Man, why not? Another quick shout out to Tiny Shop TCG for those really sick, cool custom Dons. I see some DXN in there. I see some Tiny Shop, so that's kind of cool to see. We're going to see 8k swinging into the character here, Robin, and then we're going to see the Borsellino coming down. It was 8k, of course, because of the Smoker ability, making the Sunny a 0 cost. Passing turn Forrest now with the Curly on board, as well as the Sunny, so he can actually get some damage, and it looks like he's going to end up doing that. Both are now 5k ready to go, of course, with Zoro's ability. Swinging 6k into lead. Does he want to take it? Forrest is still at 4 active. We know he's not going to pistol that Borsellino because you can't. Smoker's just going to go ahead and take it, dropping down to 3 life, of course. And we're going to see 5 into life, baiting the Borsellino maybe. Saying, hey, you know what, if you block, I'm going to go ahead and swing over. And it looks like he's going to do that. Let's see if Forrest does so. You see the Otama as well. So Forrest can definitely, yep. We're going to see the Gordon effect, putting him down to -3, swinging 6 to 3. Does he want to drop 2 cards for the Borsellino? It might be worth it, honestly, but no, he ends up just letting it go. Tapping 3 for a Zoro. Yeah, probably not the best idea if he had the Zoro in hand, so... Caroline here with the Foresight ability here, but he is now down to his 2 life. It is not looking good. Forrest is at his 4 life. He has to clear some bodies on the board, or else he's just going to do way too much damage. Fortunately for the black player here, that of course, black being able to pop multiple bodies off of the effects of, you know, things like Kobe, Sasaki, Sakazuki, I mean, just a whole bunch of cards. So we're going to see 5 into 3 here, and he's going to counter out of it, not letting it go down. Kind of surprising to see, honestly. I guess not. I guess you are pressuring lethal here, but of course, with so many Dawn open, you gotta know he's got some removal in his hand. And you see the event card for the counter in hand, and we're going to see the Kuzan drawing 1, and then most likely he might be passing here, because he does have double counter in hand event cards. And no, we're going to see the 2-drop Corazon coming down. Of course, he is a 2k blocker. Just a cheap, efficient blocker for black, of course. So we're going to see Forrest, of course, restanding all of his characters, refreshing that, and attaching 1 to the Zoro, making all of his characters plus 1k. We're going to see the tap 4 for the pistol. And I guess, yeah, he doesn't want to deal with it. So 5k swinging into lead here. Does he have an answer? Does he want to play that event card to maybe pop the Sunny? But we're going to see counter out of it, and we're going to see that. Yep, popping the Sunny now finally. Swinging 6k into lead. Looks like he most likely will take it. Doesn't have too many counters in his hand. You see that promo, that starter deck, Smoker, as well as a couple of big bodies in his hand. And swinging another 6 at lead, and he's in a 2k counter out of it. Was fortunate enough, and that's the issue with this deck. Smoker, and this is why it's literally its worst matchup. You just can't do much sometimes. It just completely outspeeds you, as well as you're diminishing your own hand. But we see the 10 cost Kuzan coming down, well, potentially coming down. It could definitely answer. You definitely get rid of 2 bodies on the board, possibly 3. Really depends on exactly what Forrest wants to do. But no, we're gonna see a 7 going into, I believe that's 7 going into the Zoro, and then swinging into it again to knock it out. Of course, using that ability for the extra 1k buff. Laughing because he did drop the 10 cost Kuzan. But you kind of have to assume by now he most likely has one. But we see the Garb coming down, tapping another 2 for another Corazon, and then passing turn. Interesting choice going ahead and dropping the Garb down just to be like, you know what, I need to, whatever you drop, I'm going to remove no matter what because of that Kuzan. But we're going to see the Whitebeard. Like I said, I do apologize for the glare here. So that Zoro now being plus 2k definitely puts a damper into things. So we're going to see 6 into the Kuzan. Can he counter out of it? Does he even want to? And yes, he does. He wants to counter out of it to keep it alive. And it looks like he's going to go ahead and pass. Now, Forrest, like I said, is at his 4, but we saw the 10 cost Kuzan coming down. I think this is actually a really good move now. Swing to lower the wow, yeah. Swinging to lower the cost, then dropping the Kuzan to pop it, giving him an extra turn, and he has a blocker on the board. What can Forrest do right now? And he is swinging 8. He is swinging 13 into life right now. Is he gonna take it? He does. He ends up just taking it, deciding not to block there. But we see the Sunny-kun, and then we see the Brook in hand. I guess Forrest not wanting to commit to the full 10 just because maybe he doesn't want to. Not too sure. I'm not too sure. Maybe he just wanted to bluff his opponent, maybe thinking that he had a Red Hawk, maybe. But we see the Smoker coming down. That Smoker could actually do some work. I'm not sure if Forrest runs the unblockable Luffy or not, but we're going to see 5 into lead here. Just take it. We're going to see... Oh, it looks like the Kuzan is going to swing. Yeah, Kuzan swinging for 5. He's just going to go and take it as well. 6 into lead, counter out of it, and 10 into lead, and he does end up taking it. Passing turn, we still have 2 active as well as a Corazon. So if he does throw something, but we see the Jet Pistol coming down, popping the last blocker, and swinging a ton into life, and he cannot counter out of it, and Forrest wins it. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. I really do appreciate it, and stay tuned because I have a ton of new OP02 content coming out soon. See ya!